John and I were placed into foster care around the age of 5. We lived in the same foster homes up until I was 9 and he was 8. And then we were put into 2 separate homes, but they were near each other, and we would see each other at church on Sunday. So the foster mothers would let us get together for that year. And then the day that I was leaving for the States, my adoptive parents had driven up from Ohio to Halifax to get me, and I was taken to say goodbye. And that's the one picture that I have had of him, and the only picture that I've had of him all these years. It's clear that John's name has changed because we can't find nothing for John Arthur Landry. There's just nothing. I hired a lawyer at one point. I had a private investigator look into it. I've been on the National Canadian Adoption Registry for years. I finally did DNA, and I started getting contacts from cousins and was able to find my family. I've been in contact with them. I've been to Nova Scotia a couple of times. I've met everybody, and we're all still looking for him. He's the only one missing so far. Because of the closed adoptions in Nova Scotia, I was roadblocked everywhere I went. Every attempt I've made to find any information, I can get nothing. And I've been in contact with the Adoption Search Agency in Halifax for over a year now. So I check in to see how things are going, and I've been told there are no deadlines. And I said another year, another 2 years. I can't tell you anything. So since the day he left, he's been on my mind. Anybody that's ever met me knows that I was Canadian, that I was adopted, and that I've always been searching for my brother. We found my brother. It's a Christmas miracle. It's just unbelievable. I got an email. The gentleman that wrote the original article saying that he had been given a name from John Tanner in New Brunswick and also a phone number. And I called the phone number and I asked for the gentleman. I said, "Is this John Tanner?" And he said, "Yes." And I said, "Hello, I'm your sister Kathleen." And he kept saying, "Oh my God, oh my God." And I knew immediately because he sounded exactly like my brother Peter in New Glasgow. I asked him what he remembered of me, and I'll probably start crying with this one too. Oh boy. He said, "I remember always wanting to stand beside you because I just felt like you would take care of me." And that just broke my heart, that all these years I couldn't do that. His adoptive mother in Halifax was told that we were twins, and she went to the adoption agency in Halifax and said, "How can you separate twins? I want this girl too." And she was told, "No, she's in the States. You'll never find her." So he remembered that those words, "You'll never find her." And so he really didn't ever do DNA, or he just thought, "Well, that's it. I'll never see her again. I'll just never see her again." And that's just unfortunate that it's so frustrating to try and find information, and you just can't right now. I hope that changes.